Hey everyone, I don't know if you all had a chance to watch tonight's episode with Oprah, where she talks about the different weight loss medications and some of the shame and the blame that comes with the weight loss medication. But I have to say, I was moved. Um, my son had swim, so I was sitting in the car. I had some moments of crying, some moments of laughing, some moments of anger. There's more moments of crying, and I'm gonna try to get through the segment without crying, even I keep tearing up every time. And I say every time because I called a friend of mine and she and I talked about it real briefly and quickly. And I'll say a story. So 2 years ago, I met a lady at my son's swim class, and our sons were friends. And she was pretty much as big as I am. Now, I've never said this on my channel or my videos, but my boobs are 44H. I have huge boobs. It hasn't always been like this. My weight has not always been like this. Up until I had my first son, which again was 22, 23 years ago, I was always about 120 to 150 in weight. After him, I bounced around in the 180s and then eventually worked my way up into the higher tier of 264 pounds. My point, I met her and she and I were talking and we kind of got to know each other. Our kids have swum like 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week for 2 hours. So my son is in that water 2 hours swimming nonstop. So we just sit there. We sit there and we talk. He's been with this organization damn near 4 years. So we talk. One day I noticed she was starting to lose some weight. And I brought it to her attention. I said, hey, what are you doing? You're losing weight. Like, I can see it. And I bring that up because I made a video just a while ago, maybe about 3 hours ago, that I could see my own weight loss in this outfit. And she was like, oh yeah, I'm eating differently. I was like, okay, that's cool. What are you doing? And she's like, oh, no starch, no this, no that, no this. And the more I saw her, because again, I see her every day, I noticed the weight dropping. I mean, like dropping. And mind you, we're sitting there for 2 hours talking. So it wasn't like because we have some other moms who go and work out and they walk around the building, and one lady, she has her little weights and she's walking around pumping, and you go girl. I want to be that person, but I'm not there yet. I'm not. So one day I just flat asked, are you on a medication? And she was like, no. I mean, I apologized for offending her, and I did. I was like, I'm sorry, I've done the low carbs and it didn't work for me. So, I commend you for it working for you. Cut to the chase, our relationship changed. She stopped talking to me. I mean, like cold turkey, not saying hi. Our kids would go to swim meets and they would play together. After my question, they weren't playing together. They just didn't play together. They didn't sit together. My son would be like, hey, can I go hang out with so-and-so? And I'd be like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then he would show up about 5 minutes later and was like, oh, his mom told him he needs to get in the right mind frame and for me to come back. And I told my significant other at the time, I said, she lied to me. I can't prove it. I don't know, but she lied. Something's off. Something's off. So I let that go. I still see her every day to this day, and we just don't speak. Fast forward, one of my childhood friends, I love her to death. This girl has known me since 5th grade. So she's seen all versions of me. She's seen them all. And she has a sister-in-law. And I follow her sister-in-law because, again, we're childhood friends. And I'm going to try not to cry right now. We're childhood friends. And I noticed on her Instagram, her body was changing. And I was so hesitant to ask. I did not want to offend her like I offended the first lady. Sorry. I didn't want to offend her like I offended the First Lady. I thought she and I had a good rapport, so when I asked the question, like I said, I didn't mean to offend her. I just wanted to know, how was she losing so much weight? And the story she gave me about, the no carbs and blah, 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 okay, that works for you, but you were dropping weight like crazy. And then for her to just stop talking to me, and for her son to, I'm assuming, be told to, stop talking to my son, that really hurt. That hurt. So when it came to my childhood friend and her sister-in-law, I sat on it. I sat on it for so long. And finally, I messaged, her name's Becky. I messaged Becky and I said, hey, I'm really seeing the weight change in you. What are you doing? And when I say I was so fearful of what she was about to say. Like, because I'd already been shot down once, so I thought I was about to be shot down a second time. And she talked about how she was having struggles with her weight and her diabetes and all this stuff I didn't know. And she said, my doctor put me on Mounjaro. And she was like, talk to your doctor and see, what does your blood work look like, and see if maybe Mounjaro is going to be a good fit for you. At that moment, I went on and started doing some research. Now, mind you, I'd never heard of the word Mounjaro, so I didn't even know how to spell it. I had no clue how to spell it. I was just in Google trying anything like Mon, M-O-N, M-A-N. I mean, I'm not a great speller, but I found, Mounjaro, and I read on it, and I just assumed it wasn't going to be a good option for me because my doctor kept saying that I was borderline diabetic. Alonda, you're borderline diabetic. You need to lose the weight. You're borderline diabetic. And like I said before, I had already used Saxenda. And that held on for a while. I was in 180s. But then once I got off of it, as you know, I went back up to 246, which I have never been that heavy. So she emailed me or messaged me back and told me everything. And I was so relieved. And I really do need to message her back and be like, thank you so much, Becky, for being 100% honest with me about what you were going through. Other than my one other friend, nobody talks about weight. We don't. We just, like I said, we just act like we don't see it. And I just started to, kind of feel like I was on this one little island. Like nobody understands what's going on except for me and Jasmine. Me and Jasmine, we know what's going on with weight. And I watched her struggle, and I've struggled. And I just felt alone. So when I started recording, after my doctor put me on Zepbound, when I started recording this channel, it was truly because I didn't have anyone. My significant other and I, we were not in the best place at all. At all. Today's my birthday, and he finally admitted a whole lot, which is probably the best. It's the best birthday gift he could ever tell me. Because we know stuff. We feel stuff, we know stuff, we believe stuff. And when someone keeps gaslighting you and you keep blaming yourself, and for 22 years, he's been my best friend. So I knew something was going on. I knew something was wrong. I knew it. But, having a conversation, it just kept coming back to me. Well, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. And I just started to believe it. And the weight carried shame. And, I make my kids, well, I don't make their lunch, but I buy the groceries, and my kids make their own lunch. And they have been buying and making their own lunch all the way through grade school because I felt like I could control the weight. I don't want my kids to have to struggle with the weight issue that I have. So I just kind of felt like I was on an island. Like I said before, all my kids are pretty much fit except for me and my oldest. But, well, he's my nephew. But long story short, sorry, I'm rambling again. I hate rambling. when Becky told me everything that was going on in her life, I felt like someone was walking a mile in my shoe. Like, she got it. Like, she understood my struggle. And so, like I said, when I started making this channel, I did it, one, for accountability, because I didn't have anyone else to talk to. I don't have anyone else to talk to. I love my kids, I do, but they're young and they don't really need to be in my business with my weight loss journey. But it has been a really great community for me. And watching Oprah tonight, I felt like I was talking to a girlfriend. Because she was like, oh, you remember when I got to 264 pounds? And I was like, girl, me too. I was at 264 pounds. 264.7. But I was like, oh my gosh, she gets it. She understands. She understands the food chatter. And up until getting on this platform and hearing people talk and people giving comments and words of wisdom, I didn't know what food chatter was. I just thought, I'm bored, I'm stressed, I need to eat. I didn't know that was an actual thing. And where am I going with this? I blamed myself. That's where I'm going with this. I had a lot of shame. I blame myself. But I thank Becky. And I thank you all. I really, really, really do thank you all, because y'all have given me so much insight. I mean, it's a new medication. Zepbound is a brand new medication. It came out in November, December, January, February, March. Not even a full 5 months. And we're able to talk and share. And I appreciate that. I really, really do appreciate that. One, knowing I'm not alone, and it's not my fault. I can't make this go away. But the medication has helped me, and it has helped me tremendously. And I just thank that. I thank it. I have been enjoying this journey, all the ups and downs. Like I said, having diarrhea and constipation and nausea, I can deal with those. I'm not a fan of the muscle spasms, but I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it and I'll get over it. But I just appreciate Oprah segment. I appreciate this community. Y'all have been a very good birthday gift for me. So with that, I will end. I did do a video earlier, and maybe I'll try to add that in with this one. I don't know. I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Oprah. Thank you, community, because I am not alone. And in my moments of doubts, I am on YouTube. I am on YouTube, researching, watching, and realizing that I'm not alone. And yeah. So, oh, one funny thing. When Oprah ended, she was like, where was my announcement? Where was my announcement? I was like, that's how I was feeling. I was feeling like everybody was keeping it secret. Nobody wanted to tell me what was going on. I saw the weight loss. I saw the changes, but no one wanted to express it. So when I said earlier, I got mad while watching the show, I got mad at that lady. And by the time we ended, or I ended the video, the show, I understood. I understand. We all carry our own burden, and I don't know what her burden was. And again, I did not mean to offend her. I just wanted to jump on the bandwagon. Whatever she was doing to lose weight, I wanted to lose weight. And if I made her feel uncomfortable or ashamed, that was not my intention. I was just trying to be informed, which is the whole reason I have this. I'm just trying to be informed. I do apologize, because I know once I link this other video, it's going to be longer than 10 minutes, which is what I try to do. I try to make a 10-minute video, but I'm going to stop talking now. Y'all take care. My birthday's coming to an end, so I'm going to go get a bubble bath and Probably cry in the tub. I don't know. You know, it's like a fresh rain. You just cry, and then you start over. So tomorrow's a new day. Y'all take care. Hey everyone, it's Alonda. Today is Monday. Friday, I did my 6th injection, and I just wanted to give you a little update. Because last time we spoke, I mentioned the fact that I wasn't actually able to see some of my weight loss, but I am seeing it. Like, this shirt is normally really tight, which means I'm losing some tummy. Now I am still, you see this? I'm still wearing a pair of jeans and they're barely holding on. Normally, you know, they weigh down here, but this one is like holding, and you can see, it's been holding on all day. So that's a good thing. I haven't weighed myself. I'm actually afraid, but I haven't weighed myself, but today is actually my birthday. Yay for me. So hopefully my birthday gift to myself is that I'm at 20 pounds loss. That was kind of my mental goal. That is what I'm hoping for. If it's not, it is what it is. But that is where my mindset was. So I will do my weigh-in just a second, even though it's not Friday. But like I said, birthday to myself. Hopefully I'm at 20 pounds loss, and I am seeing the difference. This is one of the shirts I would wear, and people would think, is she pregnant? Look at that. Can't even see. Oh. Happy dance. All right, thank you. Well, I would take the birthday gift of I'm still trying to lose weight. I didn't make 20 pounds, but from the start to where I am currently right now, I'm still at 18.3 pounds lost. So not quite 20, but like I said, I can see, especially in this shirt, which I almost didn't put on, just in reality when I was in my closet. I was like, ooh, what do I want to wear? It's a little cool outside. Maybe I'll wear this shirt and some leggings. And in my mindset, I already knew the leggings were going to fall down and that the shirt was going to make me a little pregnant. But I was like, I'll just wear it. And then as I went through my day, I noticed I haven't pulled my pants up not one time yet. Not one time. And then when I got home, I walked by the mirror and I was like, oh my gosh, look at my tummy. Like, it's not normal. Okay, let me tell you a secret. Normally, my boobs are not the biggest thing on me. Normally, it's my stomach. My stomach sticks out further than my boobs. So I actually stood in the mirror and was like, oh my gosh. And so that's what prompted me to do the video, because my boobs are now bigger than my tummy. So excited. But not 20 pounds yet, and I'm okay with that. I did do my second dose of the 5 milligrams on Zepbound on Friday, and I do have a couple little notations. One, every day since Saturday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I have woken up nauseous. Yeah, not really bad, but just nauseous, to the point where, like, Saturday, I didn't even feel like brushing my teeth first thing. Like, I got up, went to the bathroom, and usually I wash my face and brush my teeth. But I was like, nah, if I brush my teeth right now, I might start throwing up. So I've had to kind of switch my routine. Same thing happened on Sunday. And then today as well, I got up and was like, ooh, yeah, this is day 3 of me waking up nauseous. But I'm still functioning, which, if you recall, on Saxenda, that was not the case. That first day after my shot, I was a hot mess. Like, I'm crawling on the floor, trying to get to the toilet, because I just felt like if I stood up, my head was going to pound to death and I would end up throwing up. So I did notice that with my second dose of 5 milligrams, I am a little nauseous. It's tolerable because after about an hour or two, it's gone. Like, it's gone. I can still eat my egg taco, and I just have a mental prayer, and then I'm good. Saturday and Sunday, I also noticed diarrhea. Yeah, spurts of diarrhea. I've tried to look back at what I ate, and I don't think it's what I ate. So I do think the medication may have given me a little bit of diarrhea. It was tolerable. I didn't really go anywhere this weekend, so I was home for the most part. And then, what's my last thing? Oh, cramps, leg cramps. I'm back to getting the leg cramps in both my calves. At first, it was just one calf, but I guess that was Saturday going into Sunday morning. I woke up with a leg cramp and I was like, oh my God. So this makes the third one I've had since being on the medication. And then, well, I guess fourth one, because I had one this morning. I was at work teaching, and all of a sudden you just saw me kind of go down, and that's because my leg just knotted up on me real quick. So I sat down. It is what it is. I'm still drinking my water. I actually got a bigger container, so I'm trying to get in more input. I also bought a suggested electrolyte, and I'm doing one of those a day to kind of help out. But yeah, so now I've had 4 leg cramps while on the medication, and I'm not a fan of leg cramps. Not a fan of nausea either, but I'll take nausea more than I'll take a leg cramp, because I'm not a fan. So yeah, and on another good note, yesterday, Sunday, was the first day that I started some light working out. So I am taking my son's suggestions, and we were watching a movie. Not him, but my other kids and I were watching a movie, and I just grabbed the band and I just started, and baby steps. That's what I keep saying, baby steps. But we'll see. I'll see y'all all on Friday. Injection day and weigh-in day. Y'all take care.